Hello everyone. So I just went on a 3-night, 3-day bikepacking trip, and as a beginner I have a lot of things that are very budget friendly that worked really well for me. So I want to show that to y'all and hopefully give you some insight on your next trip. Let's get into it. So usually you have a handlebar bag or something to go on top of your handlebars, and I keep looking at my bike because it's over there. So what I did is I have this guy. So what's in here is my down jacket. We'll put her right there. And then I do not have an ultralight sleeping bag, but you can pack one into here. And as I'm unwrapping this, I see that I have like a little hole through this bag, but I packed her real tight. So this is my sleeping bag. And then inside is my Eno. So I slept with an Eno Nest, sleeping bag, and that's it. And inside this bag and attached to the handlebars, these two Violet straps, and they work so well. It didn't move. It was perfect. Bag number one. This is not budget friendly, but I really wanted to splurge. I really wanted a hardy top tube bag. This held toiletries and snacks. So I'll kind of go through, and obviously I'm a female, so I don't necessarily think I have more than I should, but I have things that work well with my comfort level. I have Dr. Bronner's for body wash, washing my clothes. This is sunscreen that I used in some bottle. This is a mouthwash container. However, I put tea tree oil in here for any like saddle sores or anything like that. I have some floss. That was a little haphazard. I don't know what that is. Deodorant, so cute, right? This is chamois cream that I put in this little container. Matador toothpaste. This is eye cream that I used for face lotion because my skin gets really dry. Contacts, contact lens solution. Oh, pen. I see what's happening here. Okay, pen, and then contacts, toothbrush, chapstick, medication, and the spring to my pen. And then I also had snacks, so I think I had 2 extra Clif bars in here, and then once my Clif bars were depleted, I would put my phone in here. Oveja Negra, which I don't think I mentioned, they put together all of like their extra scraps and make like these one-of-a-kind packs, which is super cool, which I love. But I just washed it, so it's a little wet. But nothing inside is wet. This is all food. Now, this was probably my heaviest, and there's actually a good amount of extra food in here. This was originally in my heat pack. This is a Brew Buddy, which I put for coffee. Macaroni and cheese. I took it out of the box and put it in these little things. We have extra peanut butter, Clif bars, granola. This is my camp stove, which is the cutest, most efficient little guy ever. Like, and he packs into here. And I usually put him inside my cooking kit, but I just had extra space in here, and I was like, this is my last day. I'm gonna put things where I want. Noons, love these. Another macaroni thing that I had macaroni in. We have some wrappers. Ooh. Extra Clif bar. Peanut butter. Clif bar. Oatmeal. Spoon. And then this was my spare dinner. Always have one extra meal, just in case. You never know. Oh, I had a lot of coffee left over. Some mornings I was like, I don't want to deal with the coffee. Okay, that's it on this side. This was my itinerary and how to change a master length, because I need some work on my mechanical skills. Wipes, clean however you choose, just stay clean. Or dirty, but I think bottom hygiene is good to have, whatever that means for you. For me, it's being clean. Solar light. Oh, this ketchup packet I found on trail that has seen better days. Pick up trash. Tea, and another pen. Great. Okay, so that was everything in here. This is my Osprey daylight pack. This is just like a little hiking pack, not bike specific whatsoever. So I have this light, an old school ID I forgot about, and then like my contact information in a Ziploc bag and emergency numbers. Since I was by myself, I was like, somebody's got to know who to contact. So I have that in this little front pocket, and extra hair tie, nice. Hat, because I had planned on stopping, and helmet hair is real. Rain jacket, never know, you never know. These were just nighttime pants because it was getting below into like the low 40s. So I was like, you know, and these aren't small. So I kind of splurged on this taking them, but so worth it. These were camping socks. So I only use these to sleep in, and that's it. Whew, clean pair of socks. Gloves is a water purifier. MSR pop rocket, rocket filter, trail rocket, I think. A hat, I'm wearing a little hat when it got really cold at night. And then this was my mechanical bag, which I'll go through, and other stuff in my mechanical bag. And then this was a 2-liter bladder. I still have some water left. Stay hydrated. Okay, that was it in my backpack. My mechanical bag. I don't know if that's for Toolkit. I'm not sure. I had 2 tubes. So this one was strapped to my bike around my bottom bar, and it got really dirty. But I had this one that's clean, and it was inside here. So inside this bag I had my spare tube zip ties. So this is what my tube was strapped to. Nice little strap, Amazon. Surly strap. Again, this is like a just in case kind of situation. I had these 2 bike lights. They're not heavy, but they're not light, and they're USB charged, and I used these when I was getting from trail to trail, and there was tarmac in between. Another pen. What was I doing? Writing a novel? Definitely not. Extra hanger. JIC, just in case, and then like a chain kit in case I, you know, have some chain issues. And then I also have a spare pump, and a multi-hex tool, CO2 cartridge, a air pressure gauger, measurer. I have a Sharpie in case I got a flat that I could repair with a patch kit, and online I was reading that you can circle it and you can see it, so that's why I have the Sharpie. A lot of writing utensils. The patch kit itself, tire levers. Thankfully I didn't have to use any of those things. This guy would just have like electronics, my Garmin cable, another battery pack, and then it would have my iPhone charger, and then I had like a really robust battery pack that my phone's connected to right now. But this would just be electronics, and that's all I had. And honestly, I think my other one is kind of a cheapo one, so I had 3 battery packs, which might be excessive, but I was by myself and I'm like, I can't risk it. So that was this, also on Amazon. Here's the fun thing. It's almost like a baby, and I kind of like it, but ooh, she's dirty. This is my seat pack. Let's get into it. Again, Amazon. I will say the seams are getting a little, they're showing their age. This was my trash bag. This is my tarp. This was for a bear protector? A bear nest? No. A bear bag to fill up one of my dry bags and hang it. And I'm gonna be really honest, I should have done that. But at the end of the night, I was so tired. I just walked my dry bag out into the woods and just hung it. I didn't use this, but you should. I wasn't being very smart. This is a nice little towel, face towel, what have you. This was an extra dry bag, super light. You can fill it, use it as a pillow. I also just wanted an extra one just in case. Let's see, straps. Oh, extra chamois, extra socks. On my trip, I brought 2 chamois, so I wore one, had an extra 2 pairs of socks. And then I have 2 sports bras because sometimes they don't dry overnight, and there's nothing like putting on cold and wet underwear, whatever that looks like for you. Call it excessive, call it a luxury. I don't care. Oh, that extra sports bra, which is dry, interestingly. Okay, and then the rest is just, oh, my camp kit. So my stove. This I would make coffee in, and then this was for food, but I didn't wash it out, so that's why it's in a bag. I was too lazy. Super lightweight trowel, to do your business, six inches deep into the ground. And toilet paper, some TP in a bag because you don't want wet TP. It's useless. So that is everything I brought with me. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful, and hopefully it gets more people out there on the trail in a very budget-friendly way that everyone can do. And I was mostly on some rocky, techie blacks, blues, things where you are jostling down, and everything held up really well. You just have to make sure it's all sealed and strapped in, but other than that, everything was excellent, and I don't regret my purchases with these bags. There are a couple things that I didn't use. One of them is the stand that my phone is on, kind of like this tripod stand, thinking that I would be really creative and take videos and pictures, and I didn't, and it just took up a lot of space. And maybe that's for you, but for me, I was on the move. I just wanted to climb or hit a descent, and I didn't want to set up my camera, so I didn't use that as much, really at all. And so I probably wouldn't have brought that. And the only other thing I would do is this was right under my tire, so it got super dirty, and I was a little too lazy to reposition it, so I probably would have readjusted this on a different position on my bike. But other than that, I used everything, and all low cost. Again, it's not the lightest weight setup, but if you have that in your head of all right, this is gonna be heavier and it's okay, I got this, I can do it. If your mindset is there, you can do it, and it's okay. You don't need the lightest weight setup ever, and you can still have fun. So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.